Centaur stun's not that bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this Storm Spirit pick. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it.
I'm not loving it either, but I think an upside here is I think that change for us this game is going to be pretty crucial. No matter what, I mean, even if there's a PL there, it's going to be pretty good unless it's only a PL, and then the Doppel will dispel it. But the way I imagine these team fights are insane, by the way. I think there's just going to be like people zipping zapping all over the think
oh, I mean, it depends, right? Like how many times? Well, like how many times do you want to give him both? But
yeah.
Going back to your point about let's change for us. I mean, I want to agree with you because we're friends and stuff. But I mean, you're up against a PL. A lot of the chain frosts are just gonna be useless because half of them will just go to PL illusions. I mean, that's just really how I see it.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, absolutely. But you know, that's why it's like if they're fighting in this big Mars ulti, and then there's a, you know, no PL, maybe, you know, onto the Mars, onto, I don't know, even the Wind Ranger, you know, magic damage really great against her, of course. It might be, you know, there's potential. It could be very impactful. But yes, it's hard for me to not acknowledge the point of all the Doppel and all the boys coming together and spreading the damage, spreading the love.
Fnatic, I like their draft against everyone except the Kunkka. When you see Kunkka, you're like, yeah, that's the problem right there. I would have preferred the OD, but they must have picked the Storm. I mean, once Storm gets BKB, then at least you can X-Mark does nothing, but that's way off, you know? Yep. We're looking at like a 20-minute BKB here. Well, I guess I'll go with Boom Esports on this one. I think Boom will take it.
All right. Well, to be the contrarian, I will go with Fnatic, other than the fact because of the DJ God Rubik.
Fnatic, yeah, it's gonna be 2-2. No one's getting more bounty runes than the other one here. Pretty tanky lineup when you look at the, well, not super tanky on Fnatic side. If Centaur goes for Aghanims, then they're pretty tanky. One side has both though, so you have damage mitigation from that ultimate, and then if Aghanims comes out for Centaur, you have damage mitigation there. So we could look at some really long fights. Yeah,
PL doesn't mind long fights though.
Yeah, that's the thing. PL, he's gonna get the Abyssal, just take out the Storm Spirit. Of course, the Wilds, it's gonna be Diffusal, Manta, then maybe Heart to Abyssal. But once he gets it,
Cute misses both of the. Oh, nicely done. He misses both of the Fire Spirits, but he lands the important one there to make sure that ranged creep is not denied. Midlane, Storm versus the Kunkka. So we've seen this one play out yesterday, actually. Tends to be a little bit Kunkka favored, especially as he gets level 3 and 5 respectively, just because of the cleave. Just because Moon's going to need to keep ferrying out regen, whereas Makoto doesn't really need to. Just simply doesn't have the damage.
I love how Kunkka has like 800 HP and he's like level 2. Like, yeah, that's good. That's nice. 3.8 strength gain, you know?
Oh wow, they're going to be going for a kill here onto FBZ, and they're going to find it. Did not miss first blood this time. They might be going for a bit more jabs. Aggro's the entire creep wave here, so he needs to be a little bit careful as he's just going to tank quite a bit in it. Yep, power shot, and that'll do it. That is why you do not tank the creep wave, especially as a support.
Yep. Are we getting the tiny hide or the puck hide? It's like the puck hide.
So far, there we go. This wind run will be activated. Got some solo experience, so level 2 for just about both heroes there.
FBZ showing up with his healing salve. Bahai is going to be back to full HP. Yep.
There.
Nice. We've seen the jabs and 23 Savage, man. These two seem to have really good chemistry in the lanes. They all seem to do pretty decently. Maybe I'm jinxing them now, but...
Caster's cursing them. Alright, well, let's take a look at top here. Dream Assault versus Ice. I don't know, Crimson game this time? I mean, look at Ice just going to be having all of the rings this time. He's going to be fully jeweled up here.
Nice. Yep, he's got 2 rings of another ring coming in. Yeah, maybe a ring of protection as well for the 2 armor. Like, there you go.
Nice against the Agi heroes who are fast but not very hard. So if you can reduce their damage, overall, that's a win. Again, mid lane, pretty standard stuff. Kunkka gonna have a nice lead here early on. Storm eventually gonna be relegated to jungle for a little bit. Which is, I mean, and they did pick the Storm into the Kunkka, I want to say, right? It was the Storm last pick overall.
Yeah, they knew what would. They must feel really confident. Like Moon must be feeling confident with this Storm because, I mean, he played last game as well, and I don't want to say he did badly, but he was a little over aggressive. He got himself in a few bad situations.
I mean, this game at least they have the Stampede to try and mitigate that risk. The Riki as well is a lot more mobile than a Wraith King, so I think that was a big issue. There's a few fights where Moon was just very ambitious and I don't want to say dived, but definitely overextended a little bit to get these kills, and then they just had the BKB piercing lockdown for him. As KazooQ taking the creep wave for a walk, slowly but surely, rather, he will be killing off these creep with the retaliate. A return.
Like Savage. Oh, hot. Savage actually a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, they got the lockdown from Spear of Mars has been utilized already, and that's very nice. The Frost Shield gives a lot of survivability here to 23 Savage. I mean, look at this regen. 6 HP regen naturally. Got a very high base regeneration. Looking back mid, is Kunkka starting to run away with this one? Well, let's see. Like, bottle? If Moon gets a... Moon didn't get the bottle, though. That's kind of going to be a big swing here.
He's not actually... Is he going for it? Yeah, he's going for it. Because, like, do I want to go for it?
He's gonna be extra annoying.
Anybody's going to get it in the end. Yeah, but Moon doing, honestly, pretty solid. Like, he's only, what, 3 CS behind? 1 to 9? That's barely anything.
I agree. Like, that bottle's gonna be, it's gonna hurt him though, for sure. You really wanted that bottle charged.
I imagine that if
dive bottom lane onto jabs, they're gonna get 1 kill, maybe try and make it 2 here. Spear of Mars, they have the soul ring back up in 5 seconds. Power shot as well up. So the more up the still just trying his best to go in and around and juke Tricks of the Trade as he will try and get out of harm's way. They're going to miss the shackle shot as he will be able to get off the Tricks of the Trade, or the backstab rather. The blink strike. That's
the blinking strike of the back.
They'll only get 1. The bounties should be 2 apiece as Fnatic will secure the top 2.
I like how Moon, when he's close to level 6, he's like, yeah, I'm just going to go jungle because I do not want to go against Mikoto. When he is about to, which I believe is a hit level 6 from this creep, or this range creeps.
Yeah, he should.
He does, and Storm doesn't have it. Oh, actually, he's off by 1.
Oh, the deny. Oh, well, he would have gotten it there, but it's low.
Just something to be a bit careful about if you're Storm Spirit. He's actually going back to the lane. Still not level 6. Nice deny here, keeping him just a little bit longer in that level 5 for Moon.
And there we go.
I mean, we say it like he's actually safe, but it's like, nah, if you get X mark, you're still in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and you know, it's not like he can kill the Kunkka right now. What has he got? 1,000 HP already, probably. 1 bracer, 2 bracers, pardon me.
He's got 1,400 HP.
Even better.
I mean, he gets, what, 80 HP per level up or something like that? It's crazy.
Yeah, pretty close to it. Should be 36 exactly. But yeah, a lot of strength for sure.
Seeing out Ice SS, yep, he's got 3 rings now. He's gonna go for that early hood. Okay, doesn't like the harass coming out from KazooQ.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty healthy too. Dream Assault doesn't really want to get in there and trade with them. Top lane's basically just been a farm fiesta for both heroes, 39 and 7 compared to the 39 and 1. So actually, Ice is doing pretty damn good up in that top lane.
The only hero who's not doing very well of the course is FBZ on the Mars. You can see all of them are relatively within 300 gold, but he's the one who sort of dropped off like 600 gold away from his nearest competitor, who is the Storm. So 700 gold. FBZ not having a decent laning stage so far.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Nope.
The spear.
Radiant's middle tower could use
Ping's coming top lane, as I think that's a rotation out from Mikoto. They're going to go ahead and now commit the Stampede. KazooQ can't really do too much as he gets run over, but bot lane instead, they're going to take this as a bit of aggression. Nice shackle shot, and now there's going to be a rotation out of KazooQ. TP will be cancelled manually, however, as they decided it's probably not going to be a kill. It's a level 3 Phoenix ganking. Not a whole lot of kill potential there.
A bit of a waste of time for Mikoto going up there, not being able to do anything with that. So a little unfortunate for him. Still, it's been a very quiet game, which means that we might have to start thinking about who's going to take this serve in the mid and late game. Because late game, I'm thinking Boom looks just a little bit stronger. You know, you got PL, you got Mars, you got Kunkka. This tanky group, elusive, hard to bring down. You also got the boat, making them all twice as hard to bring down.
Yeah, I think the boat is going to be especially crucial here, especially mid game, because if that boat comes out, I think they simply don't have the damage. It should be a gank here. Nice. They're going to turn this. There's going to be the better knives. In comes the boat and the torrent. Oh, Moon actually not able to dodge it out. The 23 Savage going for the kill here onto Hyde. Moon will be able to secure that as they will trade supports. And they'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's really just even. One for one. Like you can see, there's barely any difference. Slightly more for Fnatic. You know, a couple more gold, couple more experience, but no big deal.
Surprised that Hyde didn't wait for that run buff, but decided to run off and away.
Top lane, they want to get Kesku to reach that level 6. Dreamosel he's like, yep, I'm just gonna go jungle. Really no reason to stay in the lane when you can give Phoenix. Phoenix pretty much I won't say unkillable. Oh dear.
Yeah, look at this. Guy's cute, top lane. I mean, unkillable, maybe not for too long. 13 stacks there. The retaliate, forcing out the Icarus dive. There's going to be the Stampede. And kill secured by Jabs. Thank you very much. Bot lane again. 23 Savage going to be using this movement speed to try and find something, but at least we'll get a D ward for his trouble.
I think he could have made out there if he just dove a bit earlier, you know? But he kind of held on to it for a while. He would have gone into the trees. I understand the Stampede may have given the Lich time to reach, but I'll just take his dive for a while. So much fun, killable. Caster.
23 Savage, maybe in a bit of trouble. Nice tower hits. Well, FPZ a little bit late there on the Spear of Mars, but again, Dreamosel has now left the top lane with not really making any rotations, but instead going to be just going to the jungle and begin farming. Mid lane is currently vacant, so he's going to be squatting here for maybe a wave or two, but there are enemy rotations coming his way here. As Jabs supported by Moon, well, more the other way around. They're going to be going for the bot lane. They're going to use the arena, get the kill on to 23 Savage.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I just delete it, you know. Got a power shot, got the Spear of Mars into the arena. Barely lasted even a second in there. So less than 1k ahead advantage for Boom ID, sorry, Boom Esports. Mikoto, what's he going for? Going for the Shadow Blade. Alright, let's look at some of the items here. Nothing interesting on Jabs, trying to get the boots. DJ, same thing here. Ice. He's going to go for that pipe first. He's up against a lot of magic damage. Kunkka early game has a lot of magic damage, as well as the Phoenix.
What is Kesku doing here?
Waiting for a Corey. I don't know. This is.
They're gonna scout him. Yeah, Moon's like, okay, there's a Phoenix here, I guess. Icarus dive will not be utilized. I think they're gonna be able to catch him with the Sinister Gaze, especially there with the Frost Shield. Jabs not the fastest of Voids here without the boots, but it won't matter, as he's gonna get the kill anyway with the Frost Blast. Bot lane looking like they're making a dive onto DJ. Level 6 here, spell stolen. It will be the power shot as Hyde now with the wind run deactivated. He's going to go ahead and back off from the tower.
But they do have Mikoto showing up here. You can help them out, get them a double kill on these two supports. That's actually going to be worth it. And Torrent, but doesn't catch anyone. We know that Jabs just TP'd with the TJ.
And the ulti will come out, but it's only going to bounce here to the creep wave, unfortunately. Now they know that there's a Lich nearby. Tree will be broken. Arena will be dropped. The DJ looking for the power shot onto Hyde. There's going to be now the Supernova onto the backlines, and the control is there for DJ. No chance to steal anything this time. No trees, no cover, and no life. As 4 heroes will rotate, utilize just about every single ultimate they have, but they'll get the tower and 2 kills.
No more.
Completely worth it throwing out 4 ultis, but it does mean that your team's not gonna be able to fight for like a minute now. You know, you just don't have anything you can use. So, but I mean, I like it. You know, just go in, throw all your spells, get the tower, get 2 supports, worth it. The Shadow Blade coming out for the Kunkka. I'm wondering if he's gonna go with Silver Edge at some point. What do you want to take off? Retaliate, I guess, is the one thing you can take off this game that's kind of useful. Arcane Supremacy as well. Not really much of a Silver Edge game. Meanwhile, Phoenix, nothing special. Mars is gonna go for 2 pipes coming out for both teams.
Invisibility.
pipe on pipe action. Lots of magic damage here, so that does make sense. Let's see, what does Ice have? There's the hood. He's gonna be going next for the blink.
Savage walks in, but no tree yet. I think he was expecting that this tree here wouldn't be broken, but no tree for him to land his spear with. Still, he didn't even have his arena, so a kill was unlikely anyway.
Oh, mid lane. Going for a kill here onto jabs. They're pulling back with the Torrent. X marks and get the kill there with the cleave. Shadow Blade on Makoto. Being put to use here already. Windrunner looking like that should be a Maelstrom on the way here, or just a casual Javelin for the damage. Yeah, that seems good too.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about Wind Ranger going for a mech so early, but I don't know. I'm not sure I like it, to be honest. 25 attacks be talent for the Ricky, just to get the egg to pop a bit faster.
Let's see, any other big items here? Dreamcell's got 1 of 2 necessary blades. How fast is this going to be? Pretty good, actually. Pretty good timing here. That's going to be now the completed defusal at 14 minutes.
Question is, can they catch anyone with it? Is he going to fight now? Is he going to wait?
Yeah.
For the Manta after?
So it looks like, yeah. It depends. If he goes Yasha first, usually, well, I mean, whatever. He's going to farm for a bit. It's a PL. He's not ready to fight you, I think. He's more comfortable waiting a bit. He still needs to catch up to his Kunkka, overtake the farm. So it looks like there's a 3-man smoke here. But mid lane, though, the control onto Moon is not enough, as the boat will fall just a little bit too late. Jab, stolen X mark. Just being annoying to hide, however.
I'm not sure. 23 Savage can't seem to find a lane. Oh, he's going mid. Can't seem to find a lane to pop because he's close to the defusal, but he doesn't have it. Oh.
That's going to be a kill, it looks like, here onto FBZ. Tricks the trade. Will do the trick along with the overload there. Top lane, Ice. Maybe looking for a kill here. Onto Makoto. Frost Shield is applied. It's going to be able to easily dodge out that power shot. You have the hood active as well. Now out comes the Chain Frost. Oh my god, that RNG onto the creep. Nothing but creep there, and he will then pay the ultimate price and die. Makoto casually digging up for a TP scroll. He's going to leave it on the ground as he will go down now, falling to the tricks of the trade. 3 dead for Fnatic, but yet they still continue to fight at 23. He's going to get scouted out here by the dust. And to fight now is Dreamcell, completely out of mana now, is hello and goodbye, he says to all of his mana, thanks to the Defuse Blade now on Dreamcell. And it's going to be a 4 for, was that 2 heroes that went down on Boom?
I think only 1 actually, or they lose more than the Kunkka. Maybe some.
They lost the Mars mid, so.
Yeah, they lost the Mars. Yeah, but yeah, overall it is 4 for 2. I mean, they got everyone else. That's except the Storm. Pretty damn good for them. Boom, edging slightly further ahead. Ice is the most farmed hero on his team, which is nice, but you never think of. I mean, and Centaur can make space, but he's not the easiest here to make space with. He's gonna have to give time for 23 Savage as well as Moon to sort of go very online. Storm Spirit has the Kaya, but he's gonna go for BKB next. Makoto. He's Shadow Bladed. He's close. He's got the Mars. Oh, doesn't even have to use the X mark. Just throws the combo straight out and gets it.
Shoot, I missed it. My bad.
Yeah, it was Wama. He hit the trees and used this combo. It was very clever.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant have fortified their structures.
What do we have in terms of tier of neutrals? Royal Jelly for the inside, 1 on the Storm, 1 on the Ricky. Distribute fire. They got the Shovel, which is pretty good, as well as the Essence Ring and the Clumsy Net. So pretty good stuff coming off of them.
Yep, neutral items. Let's see if does Kescute still, he's boycotting the neutrals this game and the last game, it seems.
That is such a weird.
He doesn't need them. He doesn't like it. Ice Frog, he's going on like a hunger strike here.
I mean, DJ doesn't have a neutral item, but that's because he can't actually pick up.
There we go. Stampede on to Makoto. They want to kill. Jabs from behind. He does have the Chain Frost to see if he wants to use it. Probably unnecessary. Supernova in the back line. It's a very nice stun there on the Centaur. Supernova will come out. They will have the damage and the right clicks necessary for the ulti to go down. But Makoto is still alive. Now he's got that run buff. Hide. Maybe in a bit of trouble here. 23 Savage will be able to pick him off. And they've only lost the Lich for Dan, as well as Dreamcell able to go get the dive there onto the Storm Spirit. Nice stomp there onto 2. It's stolen. quite a number here onto Giselle, but I'm not sure if he's, you know, not done fighting. FBZ now in with the dust. There's going to be now the Arena of Mars, the stun, but do they have the damage? Spirit Lance, is it enough damage? 23 Savage going to get the Blink Strike out, and a nearly CAP there. Now a stun from his cousin Ice 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 to follow up the power shots off the mark. However, might have been a kill. The Bedroom Ice, is it enough to up? Now back up. He's gonna be able to get away, at least for now. Everyone on Fnatic quite low, but Dreamcell, they're gonna get scouted out. He's gonna go down as he will now die. The only, well, one of 2 casualties in addition to the Phoenix, but a 2-for-2 trade, I think, in favor of Fnatic. Sorry, 3-for-2 trade in favor of Fnatic.
Yeah, they got both the Esports as well as Dreamcell, whereas the other team, they only got Jabs as well as Moon, which is a little unfortunate for them. But the egg was so close to hatching in that fight. Like,
they're gonna go for more. They might be able to get Makoto once again here. 23 Savage going for the kill. They've got Dust at the ready. Diffuse the blade. Stop. He's not really going anywhere. Moon to jump in as well. Yeah, goodbye. X-Mark stolen. I don't think they can catch him though.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they had Blink Dagger on Sito, but decided not to go for it. Good eggs, but I don't know. Boom ID kind of. Sorry, Boom. I also call them by, but Boom Esports kind of taking weird fights right now. You know, where they just sort of, they didn't have FBZ in that fight. The ROM came out very late for them, so maybe just need a couple of, you know, a minute or two to get all the LTs available. Then fighting.
Just go together as a team. High kill game now though. 10-15. The kill spread leading RCS is Dreamcell from 23 Savage, Makoto, Ice Ice Ice, then Moon. FBZ once again trailing the pack of carries.
2k gold for the Storm Spirit to get that BKB. Once he gets it, I don't know, they don't really actually have a way to control him unless they start getting like the Phoenix Egg to hatch on top of him. You know, good luck with that one.
DJ's going for an Atos this game as well. Stampede committed just to back off. Maybe they thought that they broke a smoke there potentially. So Ice 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 is going to utilize that Stampede just for the team to back off. That was pretty funny. They probably thought there was a smoke. I don't know why though, because Hyde ended up backing up there. And X-Mark's utilized here. Makoto just trying to get in as much damage as he can. He's going to catch 23 Savage, I think. He didn't know he was there, but he got him anyway. He tagged him.
Well, one outpost each. Neither team's too far ahead. There's a Bounty Ruins. And Boom's going to get 2. Maybe the bomb 2. And Fnatic's going to get the top 2 instead. So neither team really farther ahead here in terms of bounties. That's the 1k advantage for Boom Esports, which is really nothing at this point.
Pretty even. Again, important to look at the levels here. Lich only level 8 compared to the 10 and 12 of the other supports, but DJ doing quite nicely for himself at level 12. Again, he is going for that Atos this game, and he's got it complete now. I wonder how close they are to the 4 steps here on the side of Boom ID. However, so far none have been queued up. As the Arena on Mars, yeah, they're gonna get jabs here quite easily. Even with the Frost Shield, is gonna die. Committing the ulti for that, but why not? They're not fighting too much anyway right now.
Mars' ulti is surprisingly low cooldown as well. 75 seconds, level 2, then it goes down to a minute. Oh, well, that's nice for him.
Dreamcell gonna get the tower. He's finished off the Manta style now, so maybe a little bit more willing to fight than before.
And the items, Glimmer Cape coming out for Phoenix. Kunka's gonna go for BKB. I'm excited to see what he goes after BKB. I mean, obviously, I don't think he's gonna go Radiance, but he's gonna go Silver Edge. He's gonna go for Basher himself. Daedalus, the old, you remember the old Kunkka build where you just go out and you crit a creep and, you know, literally everyone on the map dies. That was always fun. Mars is going for Blink, he needs it. Phantom Lancer, he's gonna go for the Abyssal early. Shack Shot does land, but nothing. Hyde has a mech. Still kind of a question mark item for me, but alright.
That's what I'm kind of surprised by. I was surprised by the purchase of the mech. Just a casual javelin here, of course, for the additional damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's synergized pretty well with the focus fire, so it's that one's fine. You're like, oh, okay, but mech, just, I mean, mech ain't cheap.
No,
not for support.
Makoto's got a BKB now, though. Smoked up behind him will be the rest of Fnatic, though. So they're going to be looking for a kill here. They don't have any vision of anyone quite yet. Dreamcell though, there's gonna be the jump perhaps. Still got the Manta style. Ice will make the jump. Sun right now active, holding on to that Stampede, but they will gonna pull him back. Do they have the damage? As finally the hood buff is now depleted. Moon jumping on the backline. Phoenix doesn't quite have the damage there. The ulti will now come pop out. It's gonna get dispelled immediately. Jabs now will get eaten alive. That's getting Savage shot, and the boat coming in completely unnecessary. The stuns, one on top of another, will get the kills, and one core down, unfortunately, as Fnatic will fall. Looks like they were preemptive there on the dust, and were able to catch out 23 Savage.
Perfect egg, by the way. Took all that damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Throws the egg right side the Mars ulti, and yeah, just really well done with that egg from Kaskut. I was surprised to see Kodo didn't throw his ulti. Was very patient with it. He's like, wait, if it's one person, I want to throw it out later. That worked out pretty well for them. Radiant now. I mean, the way to win this game is you gotta get 23 Savage really far ahead, so he can just take out all these PL illusions. That's happening though.
Yeah, he's got the BKB first, and then into he's got the Battle Fury already. Pardon me. So this is he's going for the same build this time instead of going for just damage with Beetleless.
He got Rubik's Stolen Spell.
Bulwark, not bad. I forgot that has an active now, so you can steal it. So he's got damage reduction. Of course, he's probably just going to use that to steal a better spell at some point.
It's like I want to see active for us to see, like, what does Rubik use as a shield? His staff?
I imagine it probably doesn't even work. It probably just slows his move speed down and he continues walking animation like normal.
Let's see. Phantom Lancer has a Basher now, so he's not that far from the Abyssal. And that's when things get really scary. So yeah, you got BKB on Storm. Oh, BKB.
Oh my god, look at that. Really? Thought for him to get away? Yeah, it was.
That was the 10-second BKB.
There's a 3-man rotation over to him. He did not want any of that. Thank you for bringing my attention over to it.
Worth it, honestly.
The rest of the team elsewhere. Dreamcell continuing to farm. Like you said, does have that bash completed. Now we have a 3-man smoke. We'll see who they can find. Is out in their jungle is 23 Savage, but they're not really going that direction for now. As up onto the high ground, they will go instead. Yeah, I think they're going to be able to dodge each other out, however. Instead, they know that 23 Savage is somewhere. They're going to be making a play towards him. No vision on the map, however. Let's see what path 23 Savage decides to take. And it looks like he's going to be A-okay for now. 25-minute runes will spawn here. Might be a point of contention. And there they go. Now they've found him. 23 Savage now in a bit of trouble. Right into that smoke screen will be Dreamcell, but there's going to be the ulti as Clumsy Net will eventually catch the Riki, but I don't think they had quite the vision on him. Instead, Jabs will get scouted. Positioning was a little bit hopeful here on who he is trying to catch, so he will go down for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big sort of... No, I wouldn't say wasted.
Oh, okay, and they're going to get one more. DJ Spellstolen will be the Arena of Blood, so circle on circle action. But the Venn diagram so far favoring FBZ. They got a little bit more lockdown from him. He's a little bit awkward. He could not leave. He should still be good to go, though. I wouldn't like to see Boom die for this. And instead they will. It's still not enough damage, however. I don't know if they're really positioned to punish that, but Boom only going to get the Lich off of that.
Looks like they were able to get 3 bounties for Fnatic at least, so that's a small bit of good news coming out there.
Indeed.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is being
Storm Spirit farming away. He's got, I mean, he hasn't really got much items. I mean, he's got he's got the BKB, he's got the Kai. That's nice, but 26 minutes in.
There they go again. Ice, the stun here onto Hyde. If they're gonna try to blow up Moon, the boat not coming soon enough, and he's gonna get the BKB off. He does have the bottled regenerate, so could potentially turn and fight, but that BKB duration until is going to get controlled. He does have the Crimson Guard, so he's quite tanky. Out comes the Lich ulti, but not doing much. The egg will now crack on the backline. Shabs now dead. Riki, 23 Savage, trying to blow up Hyde. Will be able to with the help of Moon. Now there's going to be 2 buybacks on, 1 on each team. They're trying to control Kaskut here, and he will go down. 23 Savage getting involved in the fight. He's going to be able to blink strike on the way out. Once again, Spellstolen is going to be the Arena of Blood. Venn diagram of death here, as they will eventually be able to get DJ. So far, both position 5s now dead, as we're going to be able to reset this fight fight. Now back onto Jabs they go. That is going to be a dieback onto him. Stampede finally being used. Hyde looks like he's going to die back as well. Can get off a shackle shot at the very least. But Makoto on the backlines left all alone will get blown up by 23 Savage as well as Moon. So it's a bit of a messy fight. 2 diebacks on each side. But overall, Fnatic, they'll come out the better out of this one.
I like how Hyde, he got a perfect shackle shot and he was hitting the Storm and he was just like tickling him. Like, so no, sweetheart, that's not gonna do any damage if you got a mech. It's not how it works.
Got mech in addition to the Guardian, the barrier provided by the Guardian. I keep saying Guardian Greaves, but this is a Crimson Guard. Silly me.
Yeah, the fight just now, the egg was kind of early. It was like all the way over here. It was moved all the way here, so the egg really did nothing. Yeah. So it's the same. But Fnatic going for the Roche pit. Yeah,
Bloodstone on Moon now. They don't do too fast. Oh, they found FBZ though. Kezcute trying to get some heals off from the high ground, but he's actually going to cancel that. Tried to go instead for the Glimmer play. The Ape play. The indecisiveness ends up costing the life there of the Mars.
Mars is also he's got some time to go until he's got that BKB on him, which could have helped with that situation.
Where was the PL in that fight?
PL? Was the Roche fight or the one?
No, the one before.
He was just chasing supports the whole time. I know that he was chasing Lich on this area.
Okay. Well, that's going to be an Aegis now. Grabbing that will be Moon. He's just bought out, so he's going to need the Aegis of Immortality. Riki's still farming up here. He's bought an item, though, hasn't he? Yeah, the BKB, of course. 10-second BKB now applicable on him.
Quickening charm for both teams. Who's going to get from the Dire side? I'm kind of interested to see what will be. Kunkka could kind of use it. Mars is pretty good with it. Even Windrange just throwing out multiple shackle jumps.
We finally have a 4-staff queued up by Hyde. As Moon just getting very aggressive there. Again, he's a little bit isolated. It's a basically impossible catch, but it's very aggressive here as Fnatic will smoke up as 4. They're trying to scout Dreamcell farming in their jungle, but they won't be able to find him. Instead, I think there's going to be a counterplay out from Boom. Not smoked up quite yet, but positioned nicely on the cliff with a friendly observer ward too. Kezcute, looks like he might be the target. Glimmer Cape, do they have the detection for him? Is now Smoke will break onto Ice. There's 23 Savage trying to jump in for that kill. It's a little bit too ambitious there, and Boom's just going to be able to safely back up.
Level 14 on the supports. Looking at the talents here, what are they going to go for? 125 power shots, pretty good. Phoenix gets the 500 health, is pretty damn impressive.
Oh, wow, there they go. Oh, my goodness, they're going to be able to catch the Storm, but Moon not wanting anything other than that. The team's still a little bit too far behind for them to follow up. Heaven's Halberd is going to be queued up here for Ice, by the way. Like that item, the status resist on him is quite good. It's tanky as well. It's in that 3,000 HP.
That's all the outposts going for Fnatic side, as well as all the bounties. That's a pretty big win just now. That jump from Moon was very aggressive.
Okay. So he gets scouted. Instead, they're going to try and find this girl on Jab. There's going to be a Supernova on the back line as Ice did commit quite heavily for this. They're going to be able to lock the horse in his pack. Supernova sucks out right into the... But now 23 damage on the back line. There's going to be a Chain Frost bouncing in and around, but again, not doing too much, mostly onto the creep wave. 23 Savage now off and away as Dreamcell will be able to pick off that kill here onto Jabs. So Fnatic haven't gotten it right this time, and they'll have to reset and look for a different engage. But 23 Savage perhaps still looking for a kill here. The Phoenix looking mighty juicy to him, and maybe having some chicken with some eggs on the side, but doesn't look like he really wants to go for it.
What a great Mars ulti arena coming out just now. Just catches the Centaur, keeps him in range of the egg, and they were able to get 2 kills out of that. And they were able to get one of the bounty before. This game is so back and forth, you know?
It really is, yeah. That's the Abyssal reveal, I believe, for Dreamcell.
Just now it was looking like it was pretty much favoring Fnatic, and they're like, oh, no, here's a good fight for us. Oh, so
Heaven's... Oh, go ahead.
So Heaven's Halberd fought a Hex on the Kunkka. Just a lot of disables, you know? They can catch the Kunkka, the Riki with one of those, that would be pretty good. And everyone's coming here. They don't have the egg, they don't have the arena. Almost coming back in 5 seconds.
Alright, looking to back off here as 2 heroes now in Viz. No Windrunner near them either, but it doesn't look like Fnatic have the catch they need to really start a fight here. But just about even in terms of net worth. In fact, it's not been in favor of either team more than 4K this entire time now as we push past 30 minutes. Again, elimination at stake here and a spot in the grand finals to win. for the ESL 1 League online.
Bottom lane, it's fine. Nice neutral items coming out for the Radiant side. They got Telescope on the Lich, you got the Quickening Charm on the Rubik, Sliver, all the good stuff. The Dire side, they got...
Oh, there they go. Fight breaking out here. Onto Kezcube, looking like they're trying to try and blow him up. And they will be able to. Torrent will connect on the Storm, but not doing too much. As now Kezcube in a lot of trouble here. We look at the Doppelganger off as the smoke screen. Not enough. Nice Spear of Mars. Buys Stream Assault just a little bit of time, but is it going to be enough? The focus onto him is perfect. And 23 Savage getting the kill credit there. Onto the back lines, though. DJ just playing with Hyde over here, pinging for some support from his team. Nice Force Staff. They needed that for Dream Assault a bit earlier, unfortunately. As Hyde going to do his best to try and kite out the rest of Fnatic here. He is not going to be able to TP out. Looks like right underneath the ward. He's going to get caught and killed. Fnatic, this time they got it right.
Wasted a bit of their time, but overall, Fnatic very happy with how that goes. Creep wave taking a bit of time, but they should be able to go this. And they're going to go high ground.
Yep.
There's no PL for a minute, so you want to force them to buy back.
Yeah, looks like he just caught in that smoke screen. Get out, down into the smoke screen slow. Kunkka, is he in trouble here? Disarmed, another smoke screen there. Moon taking the jump forward, but they do have the Sunray heals here. Coming from the on the back line. Trips of the trade, not doing too much damage there, so he's going to go ahead and blink strike back and away. 22 Savage, X marks apply. Pull down smoke screen as well. 20 Savage is making a bit of a dive. This movement will jump right back to They'll get off the egg. Do they have the control? Can they protect the egg? They cannot. It will be scratched. 2 BKB will be popped respectively. Hyde now having respawn. Can't really do too much either. Now they're going to drop the arena onto 20 Savage. They have the X marks on them. Stampede, not really going to help them too much. The stomp onto Mars is quite good. Now Makoto will be able to call and go for the run buff. It's not enough though. Mars will go down. They will have Dream Assault respawn in here in just a second. So it's Fnatic are able to perfectly get very aggressive and in the base of Boom without even losing a single hero. They got quite low, but not low enough.
They were able to keep their axes alive, which is sort of the best thing you can say in that situation, but they lost so much to manage to do that. And one thing we should have mentioned is that Storm Spirit is kind of decent against the egg because you can just roll in from anywhere and start throwing a few 3 or 4 hits in for the egg hatches. So really good hero to have against egg now.
Yep.
Boom. Behind now. The items coming out from Kunkka feel very defensive in nature, which is not very good for like making space. Because when you're trying to make space, you just want to go out, kill someone, come back in. So I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They smoked up. I don't think that was scouted. I think the power shot was just a bit late. Makoto positioned here to break smokes. They do have the vision on him as the Torrent anticipating someone there for the bounty rune. I think that there he goes on the back line, trying to get a kill here. Hyde, Moon will be jumping forward. Hyde is off and away. The smoke screen here controlling the Phoenix, but not long enough. And there's going to be visible. They're going to try and turn 22 Savage though. He's off and away. And now Eyesight Sights in the middle of the arena of blood. No one caught with the stomp there. It's 23 Savage just playing with them, able to juke in and around the arena as he pleases with his BKB and the blink strikes.
A lot of punches thrown, but nobody really got, nothing really happened. Arena was used, but it's going to be up fairly soon. And Stampede was, no mana, because that's the fun part. We're playing against Mr. PL over here.
Yeah, it just burns your mana completely. I think they had vision here onto Moon. I don't know, it looked like it. There was a Phantom Rush made it look like Dream Assault was zooming in for the kill there. But let's take a look at buyback status now as 23 Savage will overtake Dream Assault in terms of net worth here. The only 2 heroes with buyback in the game are Dream Assault and DJ. One apiece.
He's got nice items on this Rubik. I mean, he had last game as well, but not last game, but first game he was farming pretty well as well. His Rubik.
I just want to say, Ice is all alone here, but he's got the map awareness to know that he's pretty safe to farm here. But aggressive push here to get some more damage on the tier 2.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Yeah, plus he probably just wanted to max out his Retaliate as well.
Yeah. So there's Shiva's completed. BKB, and we have MKB now on 23 Savage. Have they found someone here? They have. They found Makoto, BKB in here, just to make sure that he doesn't die. X Marks has been stolen. Keep aware of that.
Then now Wind Ranger is going to go for more aggressive items, going for that Demon Edge, those core stuff. I mean, this is the thing that kind of gets me. is that if you're gonna go with Wind Ranger and you're gonna buy her a mech, there's so many other better supports that do the same thing. You know, it's like you don't need the Wind Ranger specifically. Like think about Snapfire, she farms the Zed even faster. And it would have been a combo with Mars. But Wind Ranger, like, Wind Run really isn't much of a spell. Power Shot falls off later on. I mean, it's actually pretty decent damage, but Focus Fire, what does Focus Fire give you if you're Wind Ranger? Unless if you don't have damage items. So,
not a whole lot. I mean, the Javelin doesn't really increase your DPS by too much, to be quite honest.
I'm not a fan of this Wind Ranger pick at all.
No, and they're going to go for Savage, making very quick work of this. Already an inventory space cleared, so looks like ages for him. DJ now with the 8th lens, and look at this. They've actually scouted them out. FBZ does not have a BKB, did not get the chance to pop his pipe quite yet. Storm so close to the 25 talent as well, as finally they're all going to go ahead and back off here under the cover of the rest of the team. Friendly X marks there will send DJ all the way back. Is on the cliff. They might make the jump here for the Storm Spirit, and they can blow up. It would be a massive kill. Do they have control? The tackle shot is jumping in now. 23 Savage getting in there as well. Get stunned. Back on the lines and getting some scrambled eggs there. Now the Arena of Mars will come out as he was silently finally will die. Makoto popping his second in quick succession. Moon solo on life, but it's going to be 23 Savage picking up the kill here onto Mars. 2 buybacks now out of Boom ID, and they're going to need a third one as Dream Cell will go down and Makoto to follow suit. 23 Savage just has way too much damage for him. Moon actually has the Aegis. It's 23 Savage with the cheese, pardon me. But look at this damage out from the Riki. He just got a perfect Tricks of the Trade there. And with that Battle Fury, oh my god, the damage.
I'm beginning to think that not beginning to think, but it's looking pretty much impossible for Boom. They had the perfect initiation on Moon.
Yeah.
They got the egg to go on him. They got the Spear of Mars. They got everything they could have asked.
The counter initiation was so good out from the Riki. I don't think PL is quite level 25 there as we get a little bit of lag. He is not level 25. He's so close to it. In fact, maybe with the 40-minute outpost, they don't have any outposts though. Maybe with the Tome, he might be able to get it here, but he's trying not to buy back. Eventually will be forced to use it, and it looks like Boom will get at least one more fight here, so long as they don't overcommit. Fnatic will back off.
From Fnatic, they saw the buyback. They're like, yeah, maybe we could lose a fight. Might as well just go back. Let's not throw anything. So just really well played by them.
Very well played indeed. Fnatic, they know what's at stake here.
Well, winner advances, loser goes home.
That's exactly right. However, Jabs is going to turn around, maybe look to start a fight here. There's no Storm Spirit nearby, but he can zip in. I don't think he still has that Arcane Rune. No, he doesn't, but 24 Bloodstone charges, and he zips about halfway, only burning about a third of his mana. But again, look how quickly that does get regenerated. So close here.
We should give a lot of props to Ice, by the way. He's just unkillable. Like when you look at Boom's lineup, you're like, oh, they got some decent, mana burn, kind of this burst damage with the Cook and the Mars, but they have nothing that can bring down a 4,500 HP Centaur in a sustained long fight. There we
go. PL finally 25. He did eat the book, and he now has the -5-second Doppel cooldown. Might be huge, but the biggest problem for him is in the smoke screen. Let's see, who is this? This is Moon just chilling here with the Invis rune. They do kind of know where he is, and now sit underneath the sentry. They're going to start a fight here. Back up to the high ground he goes. There's going to be Stampede for the rest of the team to catch up. Now DJ with the control. He's got the bulwark available. Makoto getting controlled. Out comes the Ice Blast. It's going to be a little bit too much. The better Knights. BKB will at least get off his hide. Dying in the backline here. There's going to be a Supernova as they're trying to control anything, but Makoto is now dead. Did not get the boat off in time. FBZ at least able to get a kill onto 23 Savage, and now Fnatic not too confident in fighting. They're going to try and turn this one around. Ice caught here, penned in. They don't really care too much as he's unkillable. 5,000 HP. Moon kind of burned out of mana here. Still has a little bit left on this Aegis, and there's going to be a cheese consumed now by him. On top of that, FBZ getting healed up here by the Sunray. They're unable to kill him. The Junior's now on the backline to go, trying to get the kill on the Jabs, but Moon going to get the kill down onto High. That's going to be a dieback there. The Bulwark, the God's Rebuke rather, getting the kill onto Jabs. Ice just continuing around. They're trying their best to ignore him. We got an Icarus dive in 2 seconds. Moon, though, is going to be able to get another kill, so it's going to be Moon. And now DJ buying back as they were able to kill him. Dreamcell nigh unkillable here without the smoke screen available, but they might be able to find him. Nope, they're going to be able to juke out at the very least. They are pinging the correct one for now, but Moon, so little mana to play with here. It's got that Aghanim Scepter, which has been really coming into clutch. But now it's going to be a 2v3 as Ice, Moon, and now DJ will be heading into the base. 1 tier 4 separates the two, and here's DJ got it once again. He's got the roots in place, holding down Dream himself, and that'll certainly propel Fnatic into the grand finals here, as it's all left up to FBZ.
Ice dropping items. Like, yeah, what are these? Nope.
This heart, you could kill me if I didn't have his heart, maybe. GG is called. Yep. What a game from Fnatic.
Unlucky for Moon, but well played by Fnatic. I mean, Moon really went crazy, being able to zip him out the entire game. They really like these mobile cores, don't they? You know, Ember Spirit, Storm Spirit, Ricky.